Yeah, so this is my third video today. Still around my sisters. Um, I'm replying to something because the kind of video of me saying F Sikhs and I hate Sikhs anyway has kind of been trimmed and not put into context. I apologize profusely for that because I love Sikhi. I may not be a good Sikh. But I'm on my own journey. A couple of years ago I was a drunk. I used to drink. I'm teetotal now, 6 years. I was a vegan for a while. I'm still vegetarian. Um, didn't used to wear my bug either. I used to always wear a cap or a hat. So I'm on my own journey. The way I connect to Sikhi is different from other people. I do artworks. I did Zara for Dessing. And, if I didn't love my faith, I wouldn't draw these drawings. The amount of energy I put into them, and I don't make no money from this. So, I apologize for that remark. It was kind of stupid of me. I do sometimes, because I was surrounded by like 40 people and I was getting berated and being called a pigeon and that I'm a Uncle Tom, I'm a Fuddo, I'm this. And one of the guys that was doing it was a Sikh. And it was basically towards him in a way, but it kind of went wrong. I just said, you know, F Sikhs and I hate Sikhs. But in reality, I've said before, I'm not a sociable person. I don't really have any friends, Sikh or any other, outside of Speaker's Corner per se. And so, I'm a type of person which I know is against Sikhi, which is why I'm still on a journey that distrusts or dislikes. I say the word hate, I need to take that out. Most people, which is why I don't really hang around with Sikhs either. One of the things I always found difficult with Sikhs was their drinking culture, which is one of the reasons why for 6 years I haven't really had any friends. I tried to stop, not tried to stop, I have stopped drinking, and one of the ways to do that was to kind of distance myself. And although I love the Sikh community, I think maybe because I got Asperger's syndrome or autism, I've never felt connected to our community in a way that I've always been an outsider, not just to Sikhs but to everybody. And that's probably my problem. It's something that I try to address, but as I've got older, I've connected more to the Sikh community through my artwork. I've been flown out to LA. I do exhibitions in Gravesend. I just did one in Parliament. The Indian consulate used my drawings, and so I'm grateful to the Sikh community. I think we've got a beautiful community, but I've got a very high threshold for certain kind of bad habits. One of them is a caste that I see in Gurdwara, and the drinking culture. I hate animal cruelty, so when I see Sikhs eating so much meat, it drives me insane. And the Gall doctors actually made it permissible as long as it's not halal in 1982, which I strongly disagree with. There's a lot of things that I kind of find difficult. These are just some of my other artworks. And the reason why I'm showing this is because a lot of people say I'm not Sikh, and I'm not a good Sikh. That's definite. And my outlook on life about loving people and not having hate definitely is not Sikhi. And I wish I could just forget about the things that I dislike that make me angry. So here's a few of my other ones. My Sikh soldier. I wish I could, but unfortunately I'm a flawed human being, and I've kind of been thrust into the limelight in a way, my own fault, because I support Tommy Robinson, and the reason why I do is because someone I know was groomed, and the only person that used to really talk about grooming who was non-Sikh was actually Tommy Robinson, and I always appreciated that, and I always respected him for that. And so I do go to Speaker's Corner, and I'm not going to stop. If people want to come down and sort me out, come down. I can't do nothing about it. At the end of the day, a man makes a mistake and he apologizes, and I apologize. If that apology is not good enough for you, then I would ask you to look within yourself as to whether you truly are behaving in a way that a Sikh should. Because obviously, one of the things would be to forgive somebody if they openly made a mistake and said, look, I don't, I didn't mean it in that particular way. Yeah, this is one of the drawings that, about animal cruelty. So I kind of wish, there's not many things that I regret saying. But damn, that was definitely the worst thing I've ever said. The second I said it, I knew, all right, I've made a massive balls up, and probably get my head kicked in by Sikhs. Uh, at the end of the day, I'm a loner, and one of the things about being alone sometimes, it does make you forget about, like your kind of connection to your people. The Sikh people are my people, but I don't really hang around with Sikhs in the sense that only time I really see them is when I'm exhibiting, and so I have no real relationship with the Sangat. I mean, maybe that's definitely kind of probably my fault. Um, I should have, I think because from when I was younger, I didn't really connect because I couldn't associate myself with large crowds and stuff. So I stopped playing Gurdwara for for like a long period of time, and lost that connection. I regained it in a way through my artwork. My artwork has always been the thing that um, kind of saves my sanity. So one of the things I love to do is to just draw, and I do loads of Sikhi artwork. And I don't ever charge for it. I let people use them. My Battle of Southern Gully is actually up in Sandhurst Military Academy. I just want to say that, look, any Sikhs listening, I apologise profusely. I'm a human being. I make mistakes. I don't hate Sikhs. I dislike certain aspects of Sikh culture, the drinking, the eating meat, the caste. Uh, I haven't been to a wedding since 1998, and that was my brother's. And so that's 20 years. And the reason I don't go is because I don't enjoy the kind of loudness and kind of, the kind of like, just the fact that, I'm a quiet person. I know I don't seem like it when I'm at Speaker's Corner, and I come across as a loudmouth narcissist. And in a way I am, and that's just part of my character that is flawed. I hope I can kind of rein that in one day, but that doesn't mean I'm going to stop going Speaker's Corner. All I can do is, once again, I say sorry to the Sikh Sangat. Whatever I have done to upset you, I apologise. I never mean to offend anybody, but I am a human being, and unfortunately, when I was surrounded by so many people who were attacking me personally, and one of them was a Sikh, I lashed out in a way that I thought would hurt him personally. Instead, it backfired on me, and it went against the people that, who are part of me. Although I sound detached from people, I am attached to Sikh people in a different way. I love Sikhi. I think if you're a Sikh and you follow it properly, 100%, then Sikhi is the way to go. Just look at people like Jagaraj Singh from Basics with Sikhi. When I think of him, I just think, oh wow, if only everybody was like that. So I want people to kind of understand if I criticize Sikhs, I'm not criticizing Sikhi. I think Sikhi is pretty much perfect, but Sikhs are not. So Sikhs are people, and Sikhi is the faith. Now, obviously, I didn't explain that properly in that particular video. So once again, hopefully the Sikh Sangat will forgive anyone that doesn't. If you want to talk to me and you want to berate me, that's fine. I'll have a conversation with you. But if you're going to come down in an aggressive stance, trust me, the conversation's going to be dead within a minute. I won't communicate with anybody that is aggressive. I'm normally alone at Speaker's Corner, so I have the right to walk away if somebody comes over to me and I feel like they're trying to pester me or belittle me or kind of be aggressive anyway, whether they're Sikh, whether they're anybody. So hopefully people that are watching this video will kind of take on board what I'm saying, and just understand that people make mistakes, and I made a huge mistake, so I'll learn from that, and that's the thing, you have to learn from your mistakes as well. and I will learn from that for definite. You know, it's still kind of is in the back of my throat, like, oh, why did I say it? And I still can't really explain exactly why. It just happened. Anyway, I'm rambling like normal, so hopefully, if anyone wants to talk to me or anything, you can communicate, and I can explain why I dislike people in general. I know it sounds bad. You can watch my YouTube videos. I've actually explained anyway. But anyway, I'll say why did you why did you get for day?